Hey everybody, welcome back to H&S Collectibles. This is Cody. So weekly haul and kind of a big one. Got a lot of stuff here, and I said in our mukbang video that we just filmed like an hour ago that I was going to clean up this office. There's crap on the record player tables behind me. There's junk all over my desk. There's stuff on the bookcase. So I'm going to get some of this organized one way or the other, and I wanted to get this out of the way so I could start putting these things where they go. So just jumping right in, I got 3 books. This week we went over to Cincinnati and stopped in a little place called the Toy Department. They have a website, toydepartment.net, vintage toy store, a lot of cool stuff.
Pretty good. This whole has mostly Transformers. And they're only $5 and $8.
Oh, they're only $5 and $8. What a steal.
Leia's fine. See the phone.
Okay.
Yeah. Dimensions, you stay up there. Well, I think Sugar Rock is the only cool thing up there. Sugar Rock.
There's a Terminator.
Give me Sugar Rock. Hey, Sugar Rock. Stinky pie back here.
And in it I found a couple of Star Trek items, and one of them was a what do they call it, flip and read or something, but the old style books where you play a little 45 record, still sealed, for Star Trek 3 Search for Spock. So thought I needed that. They also had part 1, but I don't care for part 1. Would have loved it if they had Khan, but they didn't. Picked up Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, 3 books to chill your bones. So this is all 3 of the old books in one hardback. This is on Amazon right now for like $13. And the main reason that I got it was the old, let me find a picture here. The old artwork is back. Try to find the one I showed the other night, the one everybody's familiar with. I used to love reading these. I checked them out of the library at school all the time. There we go. Yeah, so a few years ago, Scary Stories was re-released again, but it was with a different artwork, an artwork that was not as creepy as these were. I bought them for my daughter, got them, was disappointed. Well, now this is out again. Pretty cool, and $13 for a hardcover. So I thought that was a good deal. I'd recommend going and checking it out. And then the last book I got, and I'm going to do a separate video on this, I think. But it is The Legend of Halloween by David Gordon Green and Onur Tuchel. Don't know how to say that. But it is, based on the screenplay by John Carpenter and Deborah Hill. So there's your characters: Dr. Loomis, Laurie, Annie, Lindsay, Tommy. But it is Halloween done as like a bedtime children's book. And just for example, reading from this page, where Michael's standing behind the sheets looking at her, the verses are: our hero's name is Laurie. She's cute and really clever. Michael stalks the trio as they walk home together. He spent the whole day watching them like some perverted creep and played a game of peekaboo behind air-dried sheets. With Myers on the loose, Loomis had a quest. He drove to town and looked around to seek a swift arrest. The time had come for trick-or-treats, makeup, masks, and capes, but no one saw the crazy man with the scary shape. So that's cool. I found this at a little bookstore down in Evansville that I like to go to. The only reason I saw it was popping up above the other books. I don't normally look at the books. So then moving on to some records or record type things. Laserdisc. So this was sent over by my father-in-law to add to the shelf of dead media, but it is the Blade Runner Director's Cut. I believe, yeah, it's a 2-disc set, widescreen and the whole bit. So that's very cool. Love Blade Runner. And I think that, well, that at least makes, what, 4 formats now I've had Blade Runner in. Did not have it on VHS, but DVD, Blu-ray, I think I got 4K. I'd have to look. And then that. So on the shopping trip yesterday down to Evansville, we swung into Atmosphere Collectibles, a record store that I love to frequent. I only get down there about once a month because it's close to 2 hours away. But they had Death Wish 2. And I always really liked the score for Death Wish 2. The cover is in a little bit of bad shape, but most of that artwork is still there with, you know, Paul Kersey folding out the blueprint. It's kind of torn along here. There was some kind of a hype sticker that was on it at some point. But music by Jimmy Page. Cool. I'll play that later today. Music from For a Few Dollars More, Fistful of Dollars, and The Good, Bad, and the Ugly by Hugo Montenegro. I already had this in a different release, but this is a different cover, and it was only $5, and I thought, well, why not? Can't have too many copies of things that you like. And speaking of that, I picked up Death Proof again. So I already had Death Proof. In fact, I bought it from Atmosphere Collectibles, but it was a regular black vinyl. We stopped into Barnes & Noble yesterday and I found this, and this is the tri-colored vinyl release of red, black, and clear. So this will end up being like a colored vinyl Tuesday video at some point whenever I get it open. So that's it for kind of records and stuff, except, well, not this. How the hell can I forget this thing? I got my Godzilla soundtrack collection from Waxwork this week. Got a separate video on it that was put up this past Tuesday. So check it out there if you want. That thing is a beast. 15 soundtracks, 18 albums, weighs about 13 or 14 pounds or better. An incredible art. I can't get over the job they did on it. It really exceeded expectations. So now into movies. Yeah, I'll do movies and then I'll end with 4 little figures that I found. So again, from my father-in-law, he sent over for us the Criterion of Parasite. So I did have this already and never have watched it. So hopefully sometime I'll get around to watching it. Whenever I do, I'll probably watch the Criterion. I found a steelbook of Scarface. I had another steelbook of it, the Universal comic book style, and gave that to my son. But I found this at a little store called Evansville Toys and Games that just opened yesterday. Nice little store. Pixel Dan was there for the opening, so pretty cool. Going through disc replay, I found a steelbook for Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I have this already on 4K, but what I've done when I have a 4K and I find a steelbook, I usually swap the 4K disc out in the steelbook and keep it on the shelf in the living room. From Amazon this week, I got Microwave Massacre, Arrow release. Great, funny movie. Jackie Vernon, who does the voice of Frosty the Snowman in the old cartoon. It's just interesting to hear Frosty the Snowman say things like, "I'm so hungry I could eat a whore." If you've never seen this movie, check it out. I think it's on YouTube in its entirety, but a lot of fun. Dr. Strangelove. In fact, I picked up, my father-in-law sent over the Criterion set of this recently, but this is standard definition release, but it had a booklet and a slip cover, and it was like $3. I got that also at Evansville Toy and Game. Stopping in at Evansville again to the Book Broker, which is where I found the Halloween. Book Broker is a great little store with lots of used movies and such, books, VHS, DVD. Zombieland Double Tap 4K, got that for $8. Over at Disc Replay again, 47 Meters Down, Uncaged, had not seen that yet. Then at Book Broker, The Signal. So I've not watched The Signal in several years, but I remember really being entertained by it. It seemed to have a great dark, humor to it. So that's cool. Also picked up Replicas, which I've not seen. Figured this was going to be me and Abby's next kind of date night movie. Then over at Atmosphere Collectibles again, I got everything swapped up from where it come from. But Bruiser, the George Romero movie from 2001. This one apparently was a bonus movie included with the purchase of some other movie. I've not seen Bruiser in probably like 15 years, but remember really enjoying it when I did. I thought it was good. Then over at FYE, I picked up Dragon Wasps, $3. Apparently American soldiers go down to fight a guerrilla army and end up running into, it says, a mystical warlord that has giant mutated insects that shoot flames. So I'm sure it's going to be a bad one, but I had to check that out. Also at Disc Replay, The Last Starfighter. Did not have this, so need that. And then this was cool. This actually ended up being free because they have like a buy 5 get 1 free deal. This was only apparently $3.99. I thought it was $5.99. But little Ghostbusters, I guess Digibook. People have corrected me on this before. Digibook, Mediabook. I don't know what is what. But lots of little pages here. I already had Ghostbusters 1 and 2 on Blu-ray, but new case, why not? I'm a freak. And then the last movie set that I bought, not really a movie, TV series, the Monty Python Flying Circus Collection. So this is 16 discs in a box set, and it was labeled $20, and I thought, God, I gotta have that, because I've not seen this for much less than usually like 70 or 80 most places I've looked. And when we got up front to ring up, it rang for $15, so it wasn't even $1 a disc. Check it out later. I love Monty Python, I always have. I got my kids going on it. They know the Holy Grail pretty much forward and backward and can quote it. So yeah, I'll watch some of this with them too. And then getting into the 3 or 4 toys that I found, we stopped into another little store called Comic Quest down in Evansville, and I picked up this Stay Puft Marshmallow Man mini Vinamate from Diamond Select. Me and Abby collect the Vinamates somewhat. I've got 4 or 5. She's got more than me. I picked this up. Never heard of this brand, BST AXN. But Lightning from Big Trouble in Little China. You just don't see too many Big Trouble in Little China toys. And what really sold me on it was he's got the little spinning blades that you can put on his hands like he had in the alley. Let's see, over at Atmosphere Collectibles, because they don't just have records, they have records, movies, toys. I got this, is it Mego? Yeah, Mego. They are Megos. I was going to say Mego styled, but it definitely is Mego of the Fly, the original Fly. He's got the Fly hand and the Fly head, of course. Got his little lab coat and stuff on. I thought this was cute, thought I needed it. I've got the Jeff Goldblum version of the Fly monster from McFarlane. So that makes 2 Fly items that I have. And then again, over back at the toy department in Cincinnati, I only picked up a couple things. That Star Trek book, and then this Star Trek Starship Enterprise figurine. This is, I don't know what company this is from. It doesn't even really say on it. So who knows? No brand name, no barcode, no nothing. I did, oh yeah, it does have a barcode. I did find it online, and it seemed to come from 1993, but here it is, just a little Starship Enterprise, and it lights up. So the nacelles light up red. You've got marker lights on the bottom of the dish and the top of the dish, and then on the tail there's like a flashing marker light. The nacelles are a little bit turned in. I'm going to, I think, kind of prop them and see if I can get them to bend back into shape. I think this sat on its side too long in the packaging, but it does play the opening theme and dialogue from William Shatner, so I'll play that now.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission, to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
And that's all it does. Just the one line. I've got another smaller ship like this, I think from Hallmark, that I think it plays the opening theme but not dialogue. The ship comes on and off the pedestal. That's actually where the electrical connection is made for it. Batteries go in the base and the ship snaps on these little leads. This is all one piece. So now that's everything. The next challenge is going to be where to put all this crap. The records be easy enough to put away, the books, the movies. I don't know how I'm going to fit another Enterprise on the Star Trek shelf. But we'll go from there. So thanks for watching through with me. Again, thanks for the support. Thanks for checking out the channel. I think last I looked, I'm up to like 824 subs. So that's growing and progressing well. I will be at the Days of the Dead convention in Indianapolis next week. I'm going to try to post some videos from there. Don't know if I'll stream anything, but definitely post up some videos of the vendor room and such. I'm really excited too, because it's like the first convention in almost 2 years. So with that, that's all I got. Everybody stay safe, take care of each other, enjoy your Sunday. Have a good time, and we'll see you next weekend. Thanks.